The current state of alarm caught everybody by surprise, with storerooms full of supplies and a large staff preparing for the start of the forthcoming peak season for hotels and restaurants. The absence of tourists and the need for social distancing measures that will have to be implemented before normality returns are going to make recovery especially difficult for a sector which is already predicting losses of millions of euros on the Costa del Sol. Beyond the uncertainty of not knowing when they can reopen, the drama for the restaurant sector can be summed up by the cold, hard numbers. Business owners estimate about 270 million euros in losses, and 80,000 people are currently without work in the province of Malaga. In fact, the bar and the restaurant sector accounts for about 30% of all the ERTEs registered in Andalucía. According to the most optimistic calculations by the Restaurants Association in Malaga province, bars and restaurants will be the last to recover from the coronavirus crisis, and it will be at last 6 months after they see their premises and outside terraces full again. Some restaurants owners believes that Spain and other countries affected are going to follow the same steps as China, where normal activity has still not resumed despite the restrictions starting at the beginning of the year. There are information about restaurants in Hong Kong that have had to restrict the number of customers by 50% and are not permitted to sit more than 4 people at a table. The majority of professionals in the sector knows the turnover is going to be badly affected and warns that numerous companies are going to suffer. Business will manage for the first few months after lockdown thanks to the eco-credits for entrepreneurs, but many will probably be forced to close down. There is a general belief that this summer will have to be written off and professionals would be pleased to start working again in September or October. Business owners expect to be closed this summer, and they estimate that it will take at least 6 months for the sector to start to recover. The Chiringuito Beach restaurants are also reliant on tourism, and they are extremely worried by this crisis. The president of the Association of Beach Business in Malaga, Manuel Villafaina, says this is a profound crisis for this sector because even though a business is closed, it still generates expenses. Like the others, he believes this year is lost and that the only solution will be to apply for loans. Before the crisis began, around 50% of the clients in the city center establishments were from outside Malaga. So it will be essential to adapt and reformulate their business to the circumstance.